So hi, good afternoon everybody. This is Bishwajit Datta, Director, the Clatologist, which is again a center that is dealing with the students who are preparing for the law entrance examinations called as CLAT. Maybe I'll sound little different this time. You may think about that why this, it was not necessary, it was not required. But this is very important. We need to understand this. And that is the reason why I am right now talking in a very different tone altogether at this moment of time. You could see that the subject that I have taken is why so less selections from Bhopal. We had a very authoritative position when it comes to, CLAT, when it comes to ALIT. Why abruptly lot of difference that I could see at this moment of time. And that is the reason it is pinching me. Maybe you can call me that what a negative personality this is, but it is not so. If you do not make it, if you do not have it, then what will happen? Things will collapse. And at some point of time, you will go do something else. In this world, neither I nor you, nobody has ever have a permanent position to maintain. Someday or the other day, either the person will collapse or the idea of the business will collapse or the business will collapse. Somebody else would come and take that position. There is no harm, there is no problem in that. The problem is that the output, the result should not be compromised under any circumstances. Now, this lecture of mine is basically to all the parents, to all the students who are in 11th and 12th standard and have also passed 12th standard as well, who has a very good level of acumen and has absolutely a good maturity to understand what is exactly happening today in Bhopal. People who have written this year in CLAT, most of the students have prepared this exam from one or the other institutions. There are only two institutions who are running CLAT programs, who are majorly catering the students. Two institutions imagining taking care of all the students. Students are going, parents are going, everybody is going. Now look at that. Did you get that result? The result that we used to get in 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19. Are we able to maintain that same authoritative position in CLAT selections? लोगों को अपना रिजल्ट छिपाने के लिए EWS रैंक को छापना पड़ रहा है भास्कर में, AIR लिख करके, and that EWS is written in a very small, very small, एकदम बारीक सा जो दिखता नहीं है. Look at that. This is what the idea of their marketing. Don't you think that this is really nothing but called as fraud? Matlab, this is called as really that passing of actions that we study in law of torts. कि आप ऐसा दिखा रहे हो कि सामने वाले को लगे कि भाई ये ऑल इंडिया रैंक है, and it is not so. मतलब forget about that domicile seats जो भोपाल को मिलता है. In the year of 2015-16, the domicile seats 350-400 में close हो जाता था. Now the domicile seats are getting towards a rank of 700, 800, 900. तो डोमिसाइल सीट्स तो सबको मिलना ही है. वैसे आप परफॉर्म करो नहीं करो, एमपी के 23 सीट्स तो पक्के एनएलआई भोपाल में. आप पढ़ो चाहे नहीं पढ़ो, आपके वो रैंक पक्के. Now the question is the all India general category seats that we used to maintain, कहाँ गए वो सारे सीट्स? To all the parents and to all the students who are preparing and thinking that this is the best place, please introspect and try to come out with this understanding. Who is working with you? केवल क्लास में खड़े होकर लंबे लंबे टाइम पीरियड के लिए आपको एंगेज करना is not पढ़ाई. Doing classes unnecessarily, teaching unwanted, unimportant things is not the meaning of coaching, my dear. If you do not know as to how somebody objectively is going to be trained, rushing towards one-sided, one center would not make somebody prepare for the exam, because everyone has a different ability, everyone has a different requirement for the exams. Now this is not happening. Please try to understand. Please try to understand this is not happening. Yeah, I agree to this fact that we lost students. Does not mean that we can't teach people to that level. In fact, we teach even better level to the students who require certain amount of guidance that students seek and would be important for the exams. एक भीड़ में आप जब जाते हो, भीड़ का हिस्सा बनते हो, हल्ला का हिस्सा बनते हो, उससे काम तो नहीं बनेगा और आपको ये समझ जाना चाहिए. अभी भी टाइम है, because centers if get collapsed, it is only the problem of the students if we find only 2 centers in the city catering all the students. आपका ही नुकसान है. You are not able to bargain for your benefit. You will pay lakh rupees and you will be at a disadvantaged state. So it is important to have more and more centers in the city who would be catering students. So I want to tell to all the parents and students, please take your decision sagaciously, that you know that what requirement that you want. You want to have your faculty to be engaged with you in a very holistic approach that would cater that yes, this student is going to enter into the college. Without ensuring that आप हल्ला का पार्ट बन रहे हो, आप भीड़ का पार्ट बन रहे हो, जिसमें आपके ऑब्जेक्टिव का किसी को पता नहीं है. एंड इफ इट गोज ऑन, ये सिलसिला यदि चला गया तो वो जो स्टूडेंट थे जो 6 on 10 होते थे, जो सिलेक्ट होते थे, वो नहीं होंगे. देयर आर स्टूडेंट्स इन द क्लास यू विल ऑलवेज फाइंड हु आर 9 on 10. उनको किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. स्टूडेंट्स हु आर 10 on 10, उनको किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. दे आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी क्लियर द एग्जाम ऑन देयर ओन एफर्ट्स. द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर 5 on 10, 6 on 10, 7 on 10, दे विल गेट दैट गाइडेंस. अब यदि आप उन स्टूडेंट्स को गाइडेंस नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, एंड इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू प्रोवाइड एंड अंडरस्टैंड द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट, तो वो स्टूडेंट जो 6 on 10, 7 on 10 वाले हैं, वो 9 on 10 के साथ कंपेयर नहीं हो सकता था, जो कि पहले होता था. 2015 we had 57 selections from the regular classroom. All India rank 6 Himanshu Gupta, All India rank 7 Siddhant Arya, all gone. These ranks now we are not finding. There is no halla in newspaper as to who the students are selected from Bhopal. Khatam. Pehle we used to go to media houses taking students. पुराने फोटो आप खंगालोगे तो आपको पता चल जाएगा. Lot many students going together themselves कि हमारी फोटो खींचो, we have selected in the exam. This year nothing. आपको छुपाना पड़ रहा है अपनी परफॉर्मेंस को. You are utilizing sometimes the EWS rank of hundreds, expressing that this is an AIR rank. Come on, people are doing like this. Try to understand. Some centers are ridiculously making parents, मतलब बेवकूफ बनाने का काम चल रहा है. तो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. देयर आर सिंसियर पीपल, देयर आर वेरी वेरी सिंसियर पीपल हु आर actually available in the market in the city, and if these people stopped their courses, then it is only the city and the people and the parents and the students who are going to be at a disadvantaged state. I want that there are even better people with good experience working. You have to go to all places and suggest and try to figure out that which is the most right place for you, who could understand your reality, who could understand your problem and be able to help you to fight these particular examinations. See parents, education is something which is required to have branded. All the branded education is not going to work, my dear. Education is all about uplifting a student from his ability to ability which he can seek. कि भाई मेरे को यहाँ तक पहुँचना है. If I am here right now studying from a normal school and I would like to go to the best of the colleges, तो मेरे को ये दूर तक पहुँचने का मेरा जो फाइट है, उस फाइट में मेरे को कौन सा करने वाला है. एंड दैट इज गोइंग टू बी अंडरस्टूड ऑब्जेक्टिवली. ऐसा नहीं कि आपने लाख रुपए डाला और कोचिंग करना चालू कर दिया, अब सिलेक्ट हो गया. ऐसा नहीं होता भाई. और भीड़ का हिस्सा बनने का कोई फायदा नहीं है. कहाँ गए वो सारे रैंक्स? मतलब एंथुजियाज्म नहीं दिख रहा है. क्लैट के रिजल्ट में, रैंक में आप पुराने रिजल्ट को खंगालो, आपको पता चलेगा भोपाल की इमेज क्या थी, हमारी इमेज क्या थी. एंड व्हाट हैपेंड? मार्केटिंग इज गुड, बट मार्केटिंग कई बार गलत कर देता उनके लिए जो मार्केटिंग को देखकर ही डिसाइड करते कि मेरे को किधर जाना है. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग इज वेरी 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 आई वुड से मतलब वेरी इन्फेक्शियस. और यदि आप उससे इन्फेक्ट हो गए तो आपको कोई नहीं बचा सकता. देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु डू नॉट डू मार्केटिंग, दे ओनली टीच. यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट दोस पीपल. मार्केटिंग 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 कैन बी वेरी इन्फेक्शियस. और यदि इतना इन्फेक्ट हो गया तो मेरे ख्याल से वो जो 6 on 10 वाला बच्चा है, वो जो 5 on 10 वाला बच्चा है, वो 70% वाला बच्चा है, वो सब खो जाएंगे. दे विल नॉट हैव एनी prospects further if they get failed at this stage. यदि उनके लिए किसी ने स्पेसिफिकली काम नहीं किया तो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, क्योंकि मुझे बुरा लग रहा है. यू कैन आस्क मी ए नेगेटिव पर्सन, आई कैन बी एक्सेप्टिंग योर पॉइंट कि हाँ भाई मैंने बोला ऐसा, पर मैं क्यों बोल रहा हूं? बिकॉज आई हैव सीन क्लैट सिंस 2009. 2009 से आई एम वर्किंग इनटू दिस एंड दिस इज 2023 रेगुलरली विदाउट मिसिंग ए सिंगल डे इन द सेंटर. Everybody who knows from my fraternity, who knows me very well, I'm telling you with that sincerity that things are not working in Bhopal. Either the center has to shift their understanding towards the student as to what is the requirement of the student, or the student and the parent have to understand that these centers are not working. They are not working for my child. I need to shift my place from this to something else. दोनों में से किसी एक को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. Otherwise, if the centers which are surviving and fighting, if they collapse, then you will be in a very disadvantaged state, and you are supposed to give whatever the other person is going to demand without giving a guarantee, without asking a guarantee as to what would be your selection, whether you are going to select in the exam or not. So please don't take my points in a very otherwise. I am telling you all that nobody will come on front and tell you. सबको लगेगा कि नहीं यार खिसियाने बिल्ली खंबा नीचे, ऐसा कुछ लगेगा. मैं जो नहीं बोलना है, मुझे क्यों बोलना है? मुझे बोलना है क्योंकि मुझे लग रहा है कि मेरे स्टेट के, मेरे सिटी के रैंक सारे चले गए. यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट पॉइंट, टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट पेन. somebody who has created ऑल इंडिया रैंक 6-7 फ्रॉम द रेगुलर क्लासरूम प्रोग्राम, उसको बुरा लग रहा है. उसको इतना बुरा लग रहा है कि उसको बोलना पड़ रहा है पेरेंट्स को और स्टूडेंट्स को, कि पेरेंट्स तो बहुत दूर रहते हैं, उनको पता नहीं रहता है. बच्चे जहां बोलते हैं पेरेंट्स वहां जाकर एडमिशन करा देते हैं. बच्चे तो समझते हैं. यू अंडरस्टैंड? तो प्लीज समझिए बात को. Do not be a part of this mess. Come out, have a different personality, work for yourself, and try to get a good environment so that you can create a result for yourself and for your family. We at Clatology is demanding those results to come back in Bhopal city. That's it. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Bye bye.